Okay, white supremacist violence is and always has been the number one threat to our society.
But I'm also very proud that my wife is white.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
All right, Charlamagne, please tell me, why was I your donkey of the day?
Oh, donkey of the day for Wednesday, May 18th goes to a mother in Virginia named Melissa Riley. You know, all week I've been telling you I don't know what we do to combat racism. I stand on that, okay? I don't know what you do to legislate what is in people's hearts, okay? There is systemic racism in every single institution and industry in America, okay? You can unravel that to a certain extent, but how do you legislate and regulate hate? I don't know. Okay, but I do know ignoring a problem doesn't make it go away. And black people, even if we don't know how to stop it, we have to call it out, okay? Because not speaking up on things just to keep the peace is a trauma response. And if there is no justice, there is no peace. So why would you stay quiet to attempt to keep something that doesn't exist anyway? Okay, let's call it out, and not just call it out. Let's educate people on the true history of this country. You have to know from which you came in order to know where you are going. And that's why we are here today, ladies and gentlemen, because Melissa Riley is planning to sue her son's school, Henley Middle School in Virginia. She is planning to sue this school, claiming that her son has been negatively influenced by classes on critical race theory. Oh, those three words scare some white folks, critical race theory. Okay, and she says now because of critical race theory, her son is having racial issues. I can't make this kind of stuff up. I mean, I actually could, but I don't have to because it already exists. Very important note I need you to have before we continue with today's lesson. Melissa Riley is white, and her son is black. She was on Fox News, Jesse Waters, and Jesse asked her about how being taught about CRT at school has influenced her son and how it has shifted their relationship. Let's go to Jesse Waters on Fox News for the report, please.
So, Melissa, your son is, the father's black, you're white, and he'd never mentioned issues with race before, you're saying? What exactly changed?
We didn't have issues before. He's in 8th grade. They introduced this critical program, and now he's having racial issues that was not there before.
What kind of racial issues is he having?
He's seen himself just as a black man. He's seen things that don't go his way as racism, and he's finding safety in numbers now.
So when you're saying he gets a bad grade at school, he blames racism, or a girl rejects him on a date, racism, are those the kind of things you're seeing?
Yes, I asked him to clean the house, racism, yes.
You're kidding, right? Or are you serious?
What?
No, I'm serious. They have totally changed his perspective. They have put him in a box.
That little boy playing. Okay, I had a million excuses as not to do stuff when I was a kid, especially chores, okay? Maybe I should just explain what CRT is for folks who think it's evil. It's simply the truth about this country. Okay, the textbook definition of CRT is that CRT challenges us to see that racial injustice in America is not and has never been just the problem of isolated instances of individual bias and private prejudice, which we can solve by enacting colorblind laws and policies. Basically, systemic racism was just that, a system that was planned and executed and put in place, and that system of racism has put black people in the current circumstances that we are in. So since something systemic put us here, it's going to take a change in the system to get us out. Okay, legislation and policies got us here. It's going to take legislation and policies to get us out. I don't see the problem with teaching that. Okay, other than the fact you might actually start educating folks to what really happened to black people in this country, and then folks start demanding that we fix it. Okay, can't fix the problem if you simply act like there's no problem. But guess what, white folks, ignoring a problem won't make it go away. Now, Melissa, I'm gonna be honest with you. You said that your son doesn't want to clean the house anymore because of racism. You said that when you ask him to clean the house, he will refuse, claiming racism. I'll be the first to tell you he might be using that as an excuse, but that's a white devil damn lie. Okay, what that young man needs is a talking to from his black grandmother. Okay, your baby daddy black, you said you're a single mom. You need to bring some of that blackness into the house to get that young man in order. Okay, all right? If I was to tell my black mama, my black aunt, my black grandma, my black daddy that I wasn't cleaning the house for any reason, doesn't matter what the excuse was, doesn't matter what the reason was, that excuse and that reason would get our lives threatened, okay? Imagine saying that in a black household. I'm not cleaning the house. Don't ask me to clean this house, because that's racism. Whatever black authority figure would reply, you in that damn racism got 5 seconds to clean up this damn house. Okay? I know that much. Melissa, listen, you can't hide the truth from your black son because no matter how much you try to hide the truth from him, he's black, and America will remind him of that at some point. Okay, what you should do as a white mother with a black son is let your son learn the truth, and you learn the truth with him, and then work to fix it. Okay, suing this school because they're teaching your kids the truth is nuts. This is never as complicated as we make it out to be. Racism is the American way. Okay, racism is America. Racism doesn't just come from individuals, but so many systems in this country are inherently racist. It is what it is. Melissa, you're a landlord. You have a tenant. Your tenant has learned something is broken. Now it's up to you to fix it. Please give Melissa Perry the biggest hee-haw. Or Melissa Riley the biggest hee-haw. Melissa Riley. I'm sorry.
All right.
Yes.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.